Okay, today is ammunition testing day here at the range, and we're shooting a 300 Weatherby. I've got a few boxes of Weatherby's 165 grain ammo. I've got a box of Weatherby's 180 grain ammo, and I've got 3 rounds of 50 grain ammo. And what we're going to do here is start off with some unknown rounds. I'm going to take about 4 of them at 50 yards here, just to see how well the scope is dialed in. We're shooting a Leupold 4.5 by 14 power, 50 millimeter objective. It's a VX 3i scope, and you can find out more information about it down in the comments below the YouTube video here. What I'm going to do is just first start off with 4 rounds and see if we need to adjust the scope at 50 yards here or not. Then I'm going to probably do a round of each grain of bullet, 150, 165, 180, at each range as we progress along. 75 yards, 100 yards, and on out to 200 yards. But so just to basically find out with a rifle that shoots this flat if there's any major difference in bullet weight or bullet performance. Just take pictures of each round as I go, where it hit on target, and a few notes, and then move on to the next. Hopefully what I'm saying right now is being recorded loud and clear. Okay, I just let loose with the first round, and it looks like it pretty much hit in the bullseye. I wish the target was against the backboard a little tighter. Now I can see it's ripping the paper quite a bit. Let's zoom in here. Looks like that one hit about a ½ inch short and almost dead center, but it sure destroyed my target. These first 4 rounds I'm just going to take to see if I'm on target. That's the basic idea anyway, so we'll figure out how good the shot was once I tear the target down and look at the actual hole. But anyway, so far so good. Oh, by the way, I'm using a Caldwell lead sled DFT2, and you can check out the notes again below the video here to get more information on all that stuff. Okay, so after those first 4 rounds, I decided to go up a couple and right a couple. Still managed to shoot left of the bullseye, but it looks like raising it up is where I want it to be. I just went right one more click after that shot. I'm going to find out if it was me pulling the rifle or if it's actually shooting a little left still. Okay, the second round moved to the right all right. Hit a little lower, ½ inch. So we'll hold right there and see what the next round does. Yeah, like it went a little to the right. So at this point, I think it's more the shooter than the gun. I think I'm going to go ahead and move the the scope up though about 2 more clicks. And I'll try one more round before I start testing ammo here. Okay, I just adjusted the scope up 2 clicks. 50 yards again. One more test round. Okay, that one was up a little bit and to the right.
Maybe if you
I lowered it 1 more click, so hopefully I'm keeping track of my clicks here.
You make paper?
And I think what I'm going to do is go back to the left 1 click also. Anyway, time to put up a new target and we'll start shooting the ammo.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the way, it's about 35 degrees out here today. It's December 31st, 2018, and cold as heck. I'm going to shoot 2 rounds here at this 50-yard target. The first one will be the 165 grain bullet, and the second one will be the 180 grain bullet.
I know that's 100 right there.
Well, the 165 grain is the shot on the right, and the 180 grain is the shot on the left. Trajectory-wise, I guess altitude-wise, they're both the same. After those 2 shots, I guess I'm going to put a couple more just like it downrange. Shot 3 will be the 165 grain. Shot 4 will be the 180 grain. Okay, once again, I shot to the right of the lower right was the 165 grain, and the lower left was the 180 grain. And actually, out of all 4 of those shots, the one that I seemed most comfortable with was the 4th shot. Okay, we're shooting at 75 yards, and we're going to be shooting at Rudolph, the red-nosed, Marxist, libtard, Democrat, and the first round will be the 180 grain bullet, and the second round will be the 165 grain bullet, and the third round will be the 150 grain bullet. Hopefully that's the order I loaded them up in. Well, actually, take that back. I loaded them in that order, but I'm going to unload them in reverse order. So it'll be 150, 165, 180 for 3 shots using the bipod on the bench. I might use the sandbag on the back there just to help steady up a little as we go down range here. Okay, we moved old Rudolph the red-nosed, Marxist, libtard, Democrat,
Off to the left.
aka
Kind of hard.
magazine shit for brains whoppers. Down to the 100-yard range here, and we'll shoot 3 rounds, 150 grain, 165 grain, 180 grain. Okay, I've moved Rudolph the Red-Nosed Marxist libtard Democrat. I replaced it with a fresh target. This time it's probably Nancy brain dead Pelosi. And I'm going to shoot 3 165 grain rounds after moving the scope 2 clicks left, which is about a ½ inch supposedly. See if we can take this guy out between the eyes and the forehead while aiming at the bullseye.
Yeah.
Well, that 165 grain round went almost dead center. Second one up from the bullseye, straight up from the bullseye.
Right on the edge of the.
And that one went in the eye on the left side. Time to cool the barrel and clean the gun, and then have some more fun at 100 yards here. Okay, the barrel's all cooled down and cleaned, and we've got another Rudolph the Red-Nosed Marxist libtard Democrat rounded up at 100 yards here, and we're going to put another 3 rounds of the 165 grain downrange. See if I can shoot any better. It's getting colder than a witch's tit out here. It's about 2:45 in the afternoon. The sun's starting to go down. So we'll just see how she performs here for the next 3 shots. Okay, there we go. By the way, the last 3 shots were about a 3/4 inch group. We'll find out what these 3 shots are. I'm taking my time. It's getting dark fast. So I don't know if I'm going to get out to the 200-yard range or not here. But we'll see how it goes. I don't want to get the barrel too hot between shots. Well, unfortunately, my next two shots with the 165 grain both went high. First one went a little to the left. The other one went high, dead center over the target. I can't wait to get home and see what my shoulder looks like. I bet you I'm bruised all to hell. Anyway, I think, considering where things are at, I think I've got it zeroed in left and right. And I'm going to go ahead and move out to 200 yards. And maybe the bullets will drop. We'll see if they drop like those first two right above, right between the eyes there, or if they, or what. Anyway, it's getting too late to keep shooting at 100 yards, and I think mostly at this point it's just operator error. Get a couple of good shots, and I get a couple where I pull too hard on the trigger, maybe raise the barrel. It's all just theology at this point. Okay, well, this is going to be the acid test. Got the Weatherby set up and ready to go. We got 3 targets down here at the 200 yard range. Just give you an idea how far that is. Battery's getting cold and low. So what we're going to do is a 150 grain at the left target, a 165 at the middle target, and a 180 grain at the right target. And then I might shoot a few more 165s at the middle target just for practice. I've only got 1 round of the 150 grain left, so got to make her count. Well, that's interesting. The first one barely even hit the plate. Second one wasn't a whole lot better. And then the third one's way low left. So looks like the 180 grain is the one to use at this range, but I think I'm going to load up 3 of the 165s and see if I can keep myself on the middle target there. I'm getting too dark, too cold. Have to come back some other day when I can shoot straight. Anyway, I think I could kill an elk at this range, but that'd be about it. Over and out.